Your crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1100 hours coordinated universal time UTC here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time. I'm blessed to be joined by you, and I trust you're staying safe, you're staying home, sanitizing with an alcohol-based sanitizer, as well as washing hands with soap and water. Not forgetting to wear your mask while in public and observing that social distancing. Very important things to do. Of course, our inspiration today comes from Psalm chapter 37, verse 23 to 24. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So, and that is why you should cast your burdens unto the Lord because he is in control indeed. Now, having said that, on our COVID-19 term of the day, we revisit containment, and on our crypto news segment, we tell you about a rise in the use of blockchain technology. And finally, on Ubrica today, we look at the rise in the price of your health crypto, which is the ubricoin. So let us look at what containment is. Now, this is a public health strategy in which officials aim to prevent the spread of an infectious disease beyond a small group of people to the broader community. Now, containment actions include restricting travel from affected regions, identifying infected people, and tracking down everyone they live with or have spent time with. That's the contact tracing, and asking those who have been exposed to the virus to stay at home for a period of time. Definitely, and here in Kenya, we are eagerly waiting for President Uhuru Kenyatta to give directions on whether the containment measures of curfew and lockdown in some counties will continue or will be lifted. That's a big, major announcement that everybody is looking forward to. But whichever the case, for me, I look it at you having the biggest role to play in as far as stopping the spread of COVID-19 is concerned. So maintain good hygiene and wear the mask because those things will not go away. The curfew or the lockdown may be lifted, but definitely what you're supposed to be doing should continue. The self-discipline of maintaining good hygiene and wearing your mask, observing that social distancing is solely on you. So I want to remind you that the number of cases are still rising. So that is why it should be alarming. And data from Ministry of Health shows that so far the number of tested people is at 90,875, and this is as of yesterday. And from that we have 2,000 rather 474 who have tested positive, with 643 having recovered, and the death toll is now at 79. So we are definitely not out of the woods. We need to be taking care, guys. And now let's then cross over to our crypto news segment. And this is an article on Cointelegraph talking about Mexico's blockchain sector grows 90% in 2 years despite COVID-19. Now, Mexico's blockchain sector is producing robust growth, with the sector having nearly doubled in size since 2018. Mexico's blockchain and financial technology or fintech industries have nearly doubled in the size over just 2 years, according to data provided to Cointelegraph Espanol by blockchain-focused law firm Legal Paradox. So the firm estimates that Mexico's fintech and blockchain sector has grown by 90% since 2018, describing the country as establishing a benchmark for the industry worldwide. Despite the global economic slowdown amid the coronavirus pandemic, Legal Paradox notes an increase in local adoption of distributed ledger technology or DLT as large traditional firms turn to blockchain solutions in a bid to reduce inefficiencies and best position themselves to survive the current business climate. Now, I want to state what the firm says about this, and I quote, "The number of players from traditional sectors who are seeing their future and survival in these technological solutions is exponential." Now, over 600 fintech firms operate in Mexico. Now, Legal Paradox notes more than 640 entities currently operating in Mexico financial technology sector, with 443 or 69.1% of firms based in Mexico City. Now, this is you noting that blockchain technology is gaining traction worldwide. And of course, with this means that you need to be in this technology big time. And the best way to get here is through the ubricoin, your health crypto. If you don't have ubricoins, you are in real trouble. And because ubricoin today on our ubrica today, ubricoin has gone up today by 13.9%. Head on to coingecko.com for more information on this. And this is a good thing for us. And we need to even make it better. And the most active markets I want to highlight is the UBN ETH on Finexbox exchange, followed by UBN BTC market, which is still on Finexbox exchange. So there's a lot of action happening on Finexbox exchange. And of course, also, we want to encourage people to head out to the Etherfly exchange, because Etherfly has gone a bit down, and this is the UBN ETH market, and we want to see the price getting even better. So we want to encourage people during the weekend, let us keep doing the trading, and so that we can definitely witness the scaling a greater and a better price for the ubricoin, which is definitely headed to the moon. That's without a doubt. So finally, guys, I've got to love you and leave you with a quote by Jocko Willink, an American officer, who says, "While discipline and freedom seems like they sit on opposite sides of the spectrum, they're actually very connected." I won't repeat that. While discipline and freedom seem like they sit on opposite sides of the spectrum, they are actually very connected. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.